You know, something that I knew, I didn't really necessarily learn it, is that the way motherhood has been represented on film needed to sort of not just change, but it needed to expand, because the complexities of being a mom, I don't think have ever been fully represented cinematically. And Mallory is someone who is not a natural parent. Or at least you think so. You go, this is not a natural, someone who has the inclination to be a mom, not the desire, the drive, or the want. And you go, this is not a good representation of a mother. But you go, but is it really not? Because what does she do? She fights. She's using everything she knows and understands in order to save these little creatures' lives. You know, her fear is what's driving her. So I learned that we need to sort of start showing women in a more complex fashion when it comes to motherhood, the same way we need to show men in a more complex fashion when it comes to those who are incredibly paternal and who are very demonstrative and open and loving and hopeful with their kids. It's happening all over the world. We're just not seeing enough of it on film. What was odd was that it was more uncomfortable for me to play Mallory in the flashbacks when she's pregnant, when she's sort of disconnected from the idea of being a mom. I felt hopeless. I felt weak in a weird way, and I kept saying to Trey, I don't like playing this. It makes me feel really uncomfortable. And he's like, I know. Which is a good thing. But I agree with her. I think we got to stop thinking about this ideal, which I think comes from a very fairy tale makeup of what a family looks like, what a partnership looks like, what a mother looks like, what a father looks like, what a pairing looks like. And that's what I loved so much about this, is that it was just people being there for each other, loving each other in the worst of times. And it's where they came from or what they look like or what their past was had no bearing on their current situation. Yeah, it's not. I wouldn't say it's shallow. It's like I feel that there are two films in one, and both aspects of these different aspects need each other in order to succeed. People hear a thriller, horror genre, they go, "Oh, I love films like that. I want to go see it. I want to go on that ride." Then there are those people who love the smaller, more complex, more intimate storytelling moments. And here, this film needs both of those in order to exist. So maybe an audience that normally wouldn't go to horror films will have a journey that they didn't expect, and vice versa. Oh God, yes, but you want those. Most actors will tell you they want to do exactly the opposite of what they're doing right then and there. When I do something heavy like Bird Box, all I want to do now is a comedy, and then when I'm doing a comedy, I'll look for something darker and more complex in another direction. But I'm lucky in that I get to balance it. I get to do the two of them. Sometimes you don't get to do them, and you're struggling and you're wishing and hoping. But I'm lucky in that I get to sort of exercise all of my demons and my complexities or my fears and on one hand, and then do something really fun and collaborative with a big ensemble, and that's more of a tentpole popcorn film on the other. It's a pretty incredible luxury that I've been given.
Geniality. As a reaction to it.
I love me some miscongeniality, but it's definitely, I'm feeling I want to find that comedy. I love physical comedy. It just has to be a different kind of physical comedy. I've already done the congeniality, but you want to go to a world that you can make people laugh and relax and enjoy another kind of ride. I'm definitely looking for that.
Great.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah, it's called Being a Mom. That's the comedy.